Hey YouTube, and welcome to another beer review. Lately I've developed a liking for wheat beers, and I'm really enjoying Hefe Weizens, which are German wheat beers. So tonight I'm going to be drinking the Tucher Hell's Hefe Weizen. Doesn't really say a whole lot on the bottle, just that it's brewed with the German purity of 1516. It's from Nuremberg, and let's see what Beer Advocate says. Beer Advocate gives it a B+ out of 233 reviews, which is a decent review. It's considered a Hefeweizen, obviously. It's got a 5.35 ABV. Its pairings are German cuisine, cheeses, salads, meats. They recommend serving it in a Weizen glass, and that's what I've got here. Let's see, recommended serving is 45 to 50 degrees, and that's about what I've got here, about 45. So let's crack into this thing. See what kind of smoke a old, I think it's 1600s is what an actual brewery became about. Yeah, 1672. See what 1672 brew can do. Oh, and I blew it. And I spilled it all over my new keyboard. Anyway, who cares, right? I mean, it's a little foul in the beer. The keyboard, I'll live. So here we go. And what you want to do with a Hefeweizen, or really any beer brew, you'll notice how clear it is. Okay, so what you'll do is you leave a little bit in the bottle, leaving a little bit much, but you want to get it mixed around, mix it this way, mix it back this way, and basically you're just mixing up those the sediment that's in there. Then when you pour it in, you're going to see a huge change. For one, you're going to see all kinds of particles and stuff floating around in there. And with a wheat beer, you generally want to let it set. But since I don't know how to edit video properly yet, I'm just going to have to drink it. So I'll move on to a little bit of description. Just like any wheat beer, it does have a nice like hazy look to it. But the one thing I noticed about this beer, and there must be a lot of residue in the bottle because there is a lot of floating particles. I don't know if you can see, sort of. You can see those little white specks and stuff right there. Those are little particles that are just floating in the beer. As far as the head goes, I poured a strong 2 fingers. It is you know, lowering a little bit. I'm going to use, let's see. Yeah, I think well, first of all, it's white. I mean, the head is absolutely white. There is no color to it at all. It's very thick and frothy looking head. And it's got a light amount of carbonation. You're not gonna be able to see it in the video because the carbonation is light to medium, but there is some champagne-like bubbles rising up in the drink. Let's move on to smell. Yeah, it smells good. The first time I drank this beer, I actually didn't mix up the residue at the bottom, and to be honest, I thought the beer was a little light, a little weak, and my initial, because I've changed to a 5-star rating, 1 being terrible, 2 being fair, 3 being good, like a solid beer. Drink 1, you need 6. 4 as in really good beer, and 5 as being outstanding. So this beer here, when I first drank it, I didn't really care for it too much, and then I realized the moron that I am, I forgot to pour the extra in there. So the smell is very nice. It's got a nice light banana, a hint of clove in there, a nice bready smell to it, and it's got definitely the more I smell it, the more it gets into my nose. It's definitely becoming more citrus, which I like in a beer. I like a real nice citrusy wheat beer. So yeah, that's nice. So cheers. Let's give it a try. Yes, that is nice. It's got a nice fruity, yet citrusy, like a citrusy fruit, like almost like a lemonish, but then a sweet banana flavor as well. It's actually really, really good. Like I said, the first time I tried it, it was almost completely clear. I mean, I could see myself through it, and that was just because I left out the bottom of the residue. So make sure you're going to pour that in to get the full flavor of the beer, because it's much better this time. Yeah, it's definitely a good wheat beer, definitely. It's a little more banana-y than I like. I mean, banana's good, but I enjoy a little more of the citrus, like lemony type, or orange, actually. So, but it's a great beer. It's definitely a fantastic wheat beer. Not the best wheat beer, but again, I'm going to go with 3 stars. Actually, let's go 3.5. 3.5, because it's a solid 3. It's a really good beer. I'll definitely, could drink 4 or 5 of these in a night, and this is actually number 3. It's a good beer, light carbonation. It's good, light to medium body. Actually, medium body, and good head. I think it's a good beer. 3.5 stars. So if you're into wheat beers, give the Tucher a try. And cheers.